In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Peace be upon you. It seems the aftermath of the ship that was struck 3 days ago still lingers heavily, casting a shadow over the entire region. Yemen's previous attacks, while numerous, are now dwarfed by this latest unprecedented assault. This recent strike may well be the most significant and dangerous to date, with Israel now keenly aware that its goods can no longer be safely transported through these waters. The ship that was targeted marks a historic moment. It is the first time Yemen has coordinated a simultaneous attack involving its naval force, air force, and missile force, leading to the complete destruction of the ship, rendering it utterly useless. The goods aboard, once intended for Israel, have been annihilated, leaving Israel stunned by the sheer devastation. Yemen had attempted to strike this ship 3 times before, without success, and they had repeatedly warned that this area was off-limits to Israel. Now they have delivered a clear and powerful message to the world. Any ship linked to Israel that attempts to pass through this region is at grave risk, and surviving such a passage is nearly impossible. Yemen's show of strength in this operation has revealed their advanced capabilities, which have caught Israel and its allies off guard. The situation surrounding this attack was unusual, as many ships had been evading Yemen's radar system by cunningly changing their codes. Ships destined for Israel would disguise themselves as vessels headed to countries like Indonesia or Singapore. Israel had been relying on advanced technology to escape detection, aided secretly by Islamic countries that, while publicly supporting Israel, were also covertly assisting in these operations. Iran has played a central role in this complex web, facilitating the smuggling of oil through a network of ghost companies, using tankers registered under fake identities. This operation is sophisticated and extensive, showcasing Iran's ability to bypass international sanctions and continue its trade activities. Despite the ongoing war that has persisted for nearly a year, Israel has continued to send ships through the Red Sea, employing code-switching tactics to evade detection. But now, Yemen has uncovered this strategy, turning the tables on Israel. With the help of advanced technology and intelligence from its allies, Yemen has successfully identified and targeted these disguised ships. The United States has accused Iran of operating multiple spy ships that provide critical intelligence to Yemen, assisting them in identifying which countries are involved in these illicit operations and what goods are being transported. When Yemen discovered that Israel had been receiving military shipments through the Red Sea undetected, they increased their vigilance, utilizing all available resources to uncover and intercept these shipments. The situation brings to mind an American strategy employed in the South China Sea, where planes would change their codes to masquerade as commercial airlines in an attempt to provoke a military response from China. Similarly, Iran and its allies have been engaging in a deceptive game of cat and mouse, but now Yemen has managed to outmaneuver them, exposing Israel's covert operations and striking a significant blow. In response, the US military, along with its allies like Italy and France, has withdrawn from the region, leaving Israel increasingly isolated and vulnerable. One notable incident involved a Greek oil tanker that was targeted by Yemen. In this case, Yemen allowed international rescue teams to address the environmental risks posed by the potential spread of oil, demonstrating a level of strategic restraint. However, this attack has made it clear to Israel that Yemen's capabilities are rapidly expanding. The use of air force in this operation, alongside naval and missile forces, marks a significant escalation, indicating that Yemen is prepared to take its operations to a new level. Iran, understanding that a direct attack on Israel could provoke a massive retaliatory strike against its nuclear facilities, has opted for more indirect and calculated measures, allowing it to inflict damage on Israel while avoiding a full-scale war. This strategy is likely to persist until the US elections, as both Iran and Israel are wary of triggering a major conflict that could spiral out of control. The looming US elections add another layer of complexity, as the outcome could significantly influence the region's geopolitical dynamics. If Israel decides to take more aggressive action against Iran, the situation could deteriorate rapidly, leading to a regional war with potentially catastrophic consequences. Meanwhile, Russia has been accused by Israel of supplying Yemen with advanced technology, enabling these successful attacks. While Russia has not taken a highly public stance against Israel, it has provided covert support to Iran, further complicating the situation. Russia's involvement underscores the global nature of this conflict, with major powers indirectly entangled in the ongoing hostilities. As the conflict in the region drags on, the stakes are growing ever higher. Yemen's ability to disrupt Israeli operations has drawn the attention of global powers, turning what was once a regional conflict into a flashpoint with the potential to ignite a broader war. The situation remains highly volatile, with Yemen, Israel, Iran, and other nations deeply enmeshed in a complex web of alliances and enmities. As the US navigates its own political landscape, the potential for a sudden escalation looms large, with the prospect of a regional war casting a long shadow over the entire Middle East. And that wraps up today's edition of Reality News. If you enjoyed the content, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. See you all tomorrow.